Welcome to the newest episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Nick Strom, Andy Semo, Kevin Soyan. Kevin, big upgrade, even though you let us down yesterday. New background, new mic. GPP's making it big.
We're getting professional here.
Yes, I guess we are. I guess we are. We're all gonna have to invest in our setup, I guess. No more Zooms from my laptop. We're gonna have to upgrade.
Hey, new year. We're 6 months in. Time to take it seriously.
I guess so.
Time for some merch too.
Merch should we'll see on the merch. You gotta build up. We gotta build up a little bit more.
I've been investigating
Like,
the
follow, and
merch.
share, subscribe and like so
Yeah.
we can get merch.
All right, let's get a recap of yesterday. So go ahead, Kev.
All right, I blew it yesterday. Didn't feel good. Lakers were playing Kobe so tight, it was insane. They were not letting him shoot the ball. That was their whole game plan, you could tell. So unfortunately, he ended. I think he ended at like 28. He needed 34 points, rebounds, assists. So Kobe let us down yesterday. You guys had nice picks. Nick had De'Aaron Fox over 2.5 threes, hit it right off the bat. So I don't know what he ended with, but I did see they had a ton of points as
It was
well. So
6 for 8, and all of them came in the first half.
Wow.
that seems to be his thing. If we need to find a line for him where it's like first half threes. So nice hit there. And then Andy had the Kraken Kings under 6.5. That was a nice win as well. So uh, Andy stays hot with hockey, and I got to pick it up. I got to be better.
There's a guy on TikTok. He's like, "Is De'Aaron Fox the only player you know?" I'm like, "Hey, I latch on to players, and if it hits, it hits." So I'm 3 for 3 on De'Aaron Fox this year.
If it ain't
Yeah,
broke, dot.
exactly.
All right, we got two picks today. Thursday night football and the daily. So we'll start with the daily picks. Strom, give us your pick.
Breaking the rules, and nobody argued with it. So I'm going Bulls -3.5 tonight against the Spurs. Bulls are at home. I know it's a back-to-back, but they've been playing great team basketball right now. They're 7-3 in their last 10. No coincidence. This is all without Zach LaVine. I don't see them losing at home to the Spurs. The Spurs are terrible. They've lost 9 straight road games. They haven't won a road game since November 2nd. And in those 9 losses, they have lost by 6 or more in all of them. Give me the Bulls -3.5. I think it's a blowout. And really, I don't think the Bulls are going to sit anybody on a back-to-back. They're not like the Lakers or anybody. So
Yeah, you texted
No,
this
it should be.
yesterday, and I was like, look, I'll let you take it. The Spurs suck.
and they're actually with a rest disadvantage, 3-1-1 against the spread. So that's in our favor as well.
Love that.
I mean, if we don't blow the brakes off them,
My only
they
worry
don't
is,
have much weapons.
are they going to sit DeRozan? Are they going to sit Caruso? And I know he's been battling an ankle injury, but I think everyone plays.
I think so too.
Even if they sit like one guy, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, what do you got?
All right. I'm going T-Wolves -4.5. Still one of the best covering teams in the league. They're 8-2-2 against the spread at home. And they're playing the Lakers tonight, who just got beat by the Bulls yesterday. Had to travel to Minnesota late last night, and they are 5-10 against the spread on the road. So I like the matchup. It's a good big matchup with obviously AD and LeBron, if they both, assuming they both play and aren't rested as well. And then with Rudy Gobert in town. So it's a battle of the bigs. Plus, we got Anthony Edwards on our side. So I like the matchup.
Can't go wrong betting the best team in the NBA. So
Yeah, they're really bad against the spread too with the rest disadvantage because Anthony Davis and or LeBron's not going to play tonight. If I had to guess, they're bottom in the league. So
Limited minutes if they
I think
do,
they're
I'd
3 and
imagine.
6 against the spread with the rest disadvantage.
all right. I'm gonna go to the ice. I'm going with a hockey game. Capitals, Blue Jackets under 6.5. Love this because the Capitals are 19-9-1 to the under this year. They are an under team to a T. And the Blue Jackets have actually gone over in 7 straight games, but prior to that, they were 13-12-1 to the under. And those teams that they were going over with, they scored 9 against Buffalo. They played the Devils, who are one of the highest scoring teams, Toronto, one of the highest scoring teams, Florida, one of the highest scoring teams, and then the Islanders and Kings, who are both, or the Islanders, who are an over team. So I think that streak breaks today. The Capitals are very good at goaltending, and they do not put the puck in the net. They have the third lowest goals per game this season. Columbus is not much better. They're bottom 10 as well. The only thing is that they give up the second most goals in the league. So I think that it's just going to be an under game based on the fact that Washington cannot put the puck in the net. They do stop the puck a lot. So under 6.5 that game. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, now we can't hear you. That new mic.
You hear me?
Yeah, now we're good.
Making adjustments.
All right. So to recap the pick, we got under 6.5 goals, Capitals, Blue Jackets, -130. Bulls -3.5 against the Spurs, -146. T-Wolves -4.5 against the Lakers, -146 comes out to +402.
I love this parlay. This one feels good.
I hate when we say
Let the
that.
Blue
I
That's a
Jackets.
fucking
jinx.
hate it. It's a recipe. It's done. Don't even take it.
That's like saying relax after the first half,
That's why I followed up with unless the Bulls are a trap.
which I thought they
They
might be.
cannot lose. They cannot lose at home against the Spurs. It's just
They do play better against good teams, I will say. They beat the Sixers and the Lakers, and then they'll lose to like the Hornets.
Let's just keep the good vibes, right? Let's not. All right, let's get to the other picks. Let's go to the football. Strom, you want to start with your football pick?
Yep, going Alvin Kamara over 31.5 receiving yards. He's gone over the number in 9 out of 11 games this year. He's getting over 7 targets a game. One thing that worries me is only 2 running backs have gone over this number against the Rams this year. But again, the target share, he's going to get the ball a lot. 31.5 is not a lot. He's been blowing past it. He's been getting 40, 50 yards a game. So I don't think the number is too hard for him to get over 31.5.
Yeah. Kamara. So it's our thing. It's our thing.
There
Running
wasn't a
back
lot on the
receiving.
board that I'm like, ooh, this looks great. And 9 out of 11, those are good odds.
Those are good odds. I mean, Derek Carr is dump off merchant. So, all right, Kev, what do you got?
All right, I'm going back to the unders. Couldn't pick a spread side, and again, I would agree with Strom. It's kind of hard to pick the player prop board. So we're going under 48. It's about as high as we can take it. The Saints are an under team. They're 4-10 this year on the under, so they play good defense typically, and Derek Carr is terrible, so they can't score touchdowns. And then the Rams, surprisingly, also an under team, 6-8 overall on the under, and 2-5 on the under at home. So they're actually more of an under team at home than they are on the road. So we'll see if the Saints can contain them. They have great pass defense, and they contain the rush pretty well too. So I like this game to stay a little low scoring. I'm sure it'll end in like the 30s, maybe even early 40s. It won't be a 7 to 14 game, but we'll be fine.
I loved the under when I saw it. It was at like 46. It was the regular line, which I was shocked. I thought it'd be lower
It's pretty high.
40s, like 41, 42. I mean, the Saints can't score and their defense is solid. And if you total the offenses and
Exactly.
defenses for both these teams, like their averages, it's only like comes out to like 42. Like it's like 20 and 22,
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm surprised.
One Kamara touchdown though, for fantasy's sake. I need it.
I'm
I need
playing
it
him in
too,
a,
so
Oh God, we all have Kamar going.
all right.
So,
I'm going with Puka Nacua, 60 plus receiving yards. He's hit this in I think it was like 9 out of 14 games. In games where he hasn't hit 60 yards, in the game previous, he's done it all but one time. So he had 50 last game. I think he's gonna have 60 this one. Marshawn Lattimore is gonna be following Cooper Kupp most likely. So he's gonna have the second rate cornerback on him. Plus target share. Puka Nacua has not had under 7 targets in a game. In fact, he's had double digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, including a 20 target game. So I think he's just going to have volume, which is going to lead to 60 yards.
I don't hate it.
he's been better than I think he's been better than Cup even. Just a couple of those games where Cup came back and Puka's still the guy. So I like it.
Cup's had a couple good games in a row. I think his number
He
was
has.
70, 72, something like that, but 60 is pretty low.
That's what I was like. I think I got DK at this one, and DK hit last week.
I really hope it's not like the
No,
last.
I hope it's the first half hit. Maybe just catches a
Absolute
70-yard
sweater.
touchdown
Or
catch.
the first drive.
Yeah. All right. So recap the pick. We got Alvin Kamara over 31.5 receiving yards. Puka Nacua 60+ receiving yards and under 48 in the game tonight, plus 450. So 2 pretty solid parlays for the day.
Just need one.
Just need one.
Don't
That's
need
all
to
we're
get
asking
greedy.
for is just one. To get both, that'd be great, but we just need one. All right. Let's get it. Let's make some money. Let's enjoy our Thursday.
Let's get it.
Hell yeah.